deep restorations here. Today on this very square, every 2 years, we have the music festival. We call it Festival of Eastern Melody. It goes in 60 countries. All merchants of caravans, they had to speak Khovdian language. Khovdian language. It was kind of an international language of the trade in all time. And 16. No, we go around. Okay. One person?
Tai kukkasyömi on hieno. Kyllä niinku kaatuneesta purkista tulee.
We have, it is the biggest market of Samarkand and historical market of Samarkand.
Yeah, and next one 10 years.
Usually like rulers. Rulers ruled here for 30 years, 40 years. So our president, first one, ruled, let's say, 26 years. They can open some small tea house or cafe or something else, but food is very important in our country. That's why food is a good business here. And that's why when we buy some house or apartment, we have to pay the land taxes. Also they can use, and this is flower. Asparagus or acacia. Acacia. Yellow acacia, we have pinky acacia, we have so lighter, darker. See?
Watch your step, please. Always waiting for you. Old pattern.
new designs like Iranian style, like this, we are making by order because right now in China, people making machine made. I love Chinese people because they're making duplicate fabrics. Single knot making faster, double knot stronger. Very easy. For example, 1, 2, 3, 9. And we will cut. 10 steps we need to make one knot.
Once more again.
Per minute I can do 5 knots, but they can do more than 40 knots per minute.
40 knots per minute.
40.
Oh my God.
If you saw here 2 threads of the work, we making 1 knot, it means double knots like Turkish. And push down and we will cut it. After making each line and we will check if we have mistake, we take out and we will correct it. If we have a mistake, we taking the silk threads between 2 threads of the work and we are press it after each line to fix it the carpets. And after that we will cut it. Here, like 50-60% the silk threads, we will cut it. From cutting we use in inside of the pillowcase. In cushion cover who have an allergy sleeping in silk pillows because silk is natural.
Carpets. But European people prefer maybe some other colors, but they never change it. In our country, according to the demands, we do different colors. So we are not so strict here. In Turkmenistan, even they have a ministry of carpets. Let's go to another showcase.
The door in the tree store, all made by like unique one.
It looks like saffron color. How about celery? I think they have celery, and additionally there is some commission among carpets. Okay.
This one is designs of embroidery, Uzbek embroidery. Right now we are making carpets as well. And we do wool carpets. Wool carpets also change color. If wool take from neck of the sheep, neck of the sheep is soft wool. And we do kilims from wool. It's like double side. From wool. And we are making embroidery Suzanis. Like this size, geometric pattern, like $2,000, $6,000. What do you think? How much will be price of very complicated designs? Because here it's not repeating. Girls cannot remember. After each line, they must see to map the next silk. If you see behind, if like 100 knots, this looks like 2 times more, like 200 knots. But who will sell? They say like that. They say 200 something, 300 something number of the knots per square centimeters. But in this carpets, no any knots. Chinese what making? They cut it original work, the synthetic, and just add silk in end of the carpet. Only this part is silk. Why? People how now silicone no, they must to burn.
Yeah.
Never people try this part. In this way they add silk only in end of the carpet. And how you now handmade or machine made? If you remember, in upstairs to make a one knot, how many steps we need?
10.
Right. If we check machine made, in inside no knots, just pile. If you check handmade, you will see with different color, knots and pile. In machine made, just pile without knots. If people use on the floor, after 1 month, all threads come out. But if people use handmade carpets on the floor, if they walk with shoes, it's better. If they more walk and carpets more shiny, light and dark. In this way, we give 50 years guarantee on the floor, 50. If they hanging to wall, we haven't guarantee because we don't live so long. It's forever for generation. If they don't cut, if they don't burn.
More or less
Nää niitä
discount.
reittejä.
Ei, nämä on täällä rikkejä. Tuo on näitä solmurivinnejä.
Ja kaikki muutkin.
Niin,
Kuinka siellä oli kaikki?
siellä oli paljon.
Järkyttyy, kun tää rouva istuu
Tuolla vastaan tulevien kaistalla nokka tonne päin.
Oi joo. Kato, mä olin jättänyt se siihen istuintalle, kun mä menin hakee alakerrasta sitä rahaa tälle oppaalle. Katon takaisin, siinä ne rouvat niin hymyilee ja istuu odottamassa matkaa hotellilla. Just. Onneksi oli pehmeät silloin kun oltiin siellä, mutta kaikissa ei olekaan niin kirjaimellisesti kuin hänkin sanoi. Joo. Hukko tai pipo. Okay. Silloin oli sellaiset vaihtoehtona kuitenkin.
Meillä oli hukku siellä missä me oltiin käynyt siellä mikä se olikaan.
Niin munkin mielestä ne oli leijonan
Ei tässä saa sanottu, missä on käynyt.
Were those statues lions or
The statue of tigers.
tigers?
Tigers are a symbol of Samarkand. And in mountains around Samarkand we used to have them. So today you can take a picture of night statue of Timur. You can also go to Registan Square at night. Before 9 o'clock there is some illumination in Registan Square. You can go there and to take night pictures of Registan, night picture of Gur Emir. So usually before 9 there is some illumination. And it's possible to walk from your hotel to Registan Square. It will take about 10-15 minutes, I think. Poet. Alisher Navoiy was born in Iran and died in Herat in Afghanistan, but he's our classic poet because for the first time in literature he used the Turkic language. Before him, the literature was written only in Persian language, and he decided to use the Turkic language. Before it was Ivanovsky Park, named after the General Ivanov. We can see a statue of Alisher Navoiy with his teacher Abdurrahman Jami. When the borders between Tajikistan and Uzbekistan opened this year in spring, so this statue was put in front of this square, in front of this park, as a friendship of both countries. Because the Abdurrahman Jami is a classic poet of Tajikistan. And Alisher Navoiy is a classic poet of Uzbekistan. And the price, do you know the price? $350.
How much?
$350.
$350.
Yeah. They have 40 bottles.